up with the videos that have been posted on our page, then you have seen me since I posted the majority of the videos up until this point. However, if you watch our intro video, then you know that there are two halves to Muslimah. And we finally got the other half on deck for a video today.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Najwa, and as she said, I'm the second half, which is Blogspot. So anyone that hasn't checked us out by now, check us out, muslimah.blogspot.com.
Alright, so the actual subject of our video was sent in to us as a message. So as we say on our page and on our Blogspot, we really want this to be interactive, sisters. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your comments, whether they're good or bad, whether you have any suggestions, or whether you have anything that you would like to hear us talk about. So today the subject that was sent in to us is Islamic dating.
And so Islamic dating itself doesn't actually exist in Islam, or at least it shouldn't. So there are, however, alternatives in order to stay away from this. So the alternative would be to actually have chaperone dating. And in chaperone dating, you would need a wali, who is someone of, preferably a man, who's knowledgeable in Islam, and that can just, weed out the men who you actually have that may be a potential. So, you want them to weed them out because you want your garden to flourish. Your garden being your relationship, and your relationship being your marriage, your potential marriage. So you want them to be able to ask the right questions, and also just to serve as that important third party. So a wali could basically be anyone like your father, your brother, your uncle, your imam, even at your community, just a trusted male figure in your life that has enough knowledge in Islam to know which questions are necessary to ask to keep you from, dealing with the madness,
basically. And like she's saying, there's plenty of questions that you're going to want to ask. If you're not sure what you should ask, if you check out our blog spot, we have a post up that has plenty of questions. There's lots of questions there, and you can pick and choose from those questions the way you feel are applicable to you. And also with these questions, you need to be prepared to answer these questions. So sisters, it's very important that you really want to get to know this brother, and you want him to be able to really get to be able to know you. So be honest. Don't just tell him what you think he wants to hear, because you're not getting the full benefits of what you're trying to do through getting to know this brother. So the other option available to you is when you have your wali in place, you can have chaperone outings. You know what I mean? So that can either be with your wali, or it can be with a married couple that you know. It can be out in public, but the point is you really want it to be chaperone. So that does not mean you're going out on a double date with your homegirl and her boyfriend or something like that. This is chaperone to make sure that you are doing things right, and that you are doing what Allah has prescribed for you and not going outside of that.
Because the whole point is getting married. You officially want to get married eventually, so, you want to make sure that this is going in that line. You're not just dating just to be dating.
Keeping it on a lawful note at all times. No dating, you know what I mean? But you can still get to know this brother in a halal way.
Absolutely. So basically, we know that, ways that you can just keep from dealing with anything that is outside of what Islam tells us is just to, pray. You can make istikhara on it. You can even work out. Go out, do other things besides worrying about, I want to date this guy and I want to do this and that. Just make sure you always keep it on the right path.
Hit the gym. You can even fast. Whether you already know it, you can fast, lower your gaze, do the things that we know that we're supposed to be doing, and keep your eyes focused on the long term.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
Keep your eyes on the prize. At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are doing things that are good for you in this life and in the akhirah, in the hereafter. So don't be so short term, because you'll be tempted. Dating looks good. It looks like you'll have fun and everything, but the real fun and all the blessings is in your marriage and in doing things the right way.
Absolutely. So once again, this has been our Muslimah perspective. Assalamu alaikum.
Peace, y'all. Assalamu alaikum.
I decided